Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new kind of upload. So we are trying out the Neo Beta Demo version here and yeah, I have beaten this thing like 3 or 4 times, and what you are seeing on screen is just a little goofing around. I was like, yeah, just gather 10 minutes of gameplay or something like that, goofing around, show you little bits and bobs, and yeah, this is it. This is the starting area and my little run through it. So yeah, I hope you do enjoy that. It will end in a death, spoiler alert, but yeah. I thought I will let that in, and yeah, it was around 10 minutes, so perfectly synced up, I guess. So yeah, why are I doing this? I mean, it's just a little have a look into something that is coming up, and yeah, let me tell you, it is very similar to Dark Souls, Bloodborne, these kind of games. Challenge is real, guys. Really, the difficulty is up there. It's very hard to beat this game. Even in the starting area, you get smashed a ton, man. It's just unbelievable. Which is a ton of fun, don't get me wrong. I really do like that. I love the challenge that they put up, and yeah, I went for 2 different weapon classes here. In this video, we first see the normal katana playstyle, and then I picked up some dual katanas, which I thought were amazingly cool looking and pretty valuable. And as you saw there, the combat system is a little bit different, and same are the controls, which is the first point I would like to address. Actually, the whole gameplay and combat mechanics, controls, stuff like that. So I was very happy with the way they did it. You do have 3 stances basically. You have high stance, mid stance, and the low stance. High stance for a large amount of damage, which does uses a lot of your stamina. Mid stance is what I'm using here, just for your mostly casual play. Just run through stuff and yeah, standard enemies. And the low stance is not that hard hitting, but does not consume that much stamina, so perfect for dodging. Yeah, I found that idea very cool, and they did implement it perfectly. I mean, the controls are most of the time smooth. The only thing that I found a bit, how do I say that, not too smooth at all, was sometimes the movement seems a bit not that smoothly, but I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe it's just an impression that I got, I don't know. It doesn't hurt that much when you're playing, you barely notice it. It's more when you first pick up the game and start your journey, that's when you realize that the controls are sometimes, the controls of the movement even, are sometimes a bit itchy or something along these lines. So yeah, besides of that, the combat mechanics, absolutely dig them, guys. Awesome stuff. Please take a look when you see my stamina going down and then refilling with this white bar. If you press R1 at the right time, you do recover that amount of stamina, which is pretty awesome. It does make fighting groups of enemies a bit easier, although it is hard as anything to handle a large group of them all at once. And you will see combat situation up right here. Basically, I do have my standard enemy, or 2 of those, 2 standard enemies around me, and the spear guy, and yeah. Luckily, I did sneak some hits in as I attacked the other guys, so yeah, the spear guy wasn't that much of a threat right now, but yeah, it didn't always went that smoothly, believe me that. And there's another hidden attacker, he was inside of the house. I love that little traps like that keep you from falling into false security and just think in the mindset of you can blaze through this game, which is awesome. I do like that a lot, and that's where the comparison to Dark Souls comes into play, because it was like the same idea there. And here you can see dual katanas, and I thought, hey, you know what, let's just go for it. I didn't test this out, I didn't level this build as well. It's really the first 10 minutes of the game, not more and not less. But yeah, I have made 3 different runs through it beforehand. One time with the normal katana, one time with a spear just to test it out. But I didn't even use the spear that much in that playthrough because I was using a bow, which is also a pretty good start. Bows are absolutely cool in this game. You don't get that many arrows at the start, but you can make up for it later on. And here you can see the skill system. You do get proficiency points for using the same weapon, and you gain some XP for this weapon, which yield you skill points, which you can then invest into new skills like what was there? There was parrying in mid stance, low stance, and high stance. There were some combo extension attacks and stuff like that. And yeah, I like that system. I mean, you have the normal level up thing that you can do. You can level up your, let's call it vitality and stuff like that, strength, skill, the usual suspects, I guess. But not only do you have that, you have a skill system to back that up even, and that is really awesome. I do like that mechanic a lot. And yeah, that brings me to dodging, parrying, combat mechanics in general, just awesome. Dodging works perfectly, parrying does need a lot of practice. It's not something that you can easily pull off, but it is something that is very rewarding once you master it, which I didn't. Please get me right there. I didn't master it at all. I came to a point where I can comfortably parry most enemies. Not all of them, not the higher ranked ones, but the standard normal guys I can parry pretty consistently, which is perfectly fine with me for the amount that I played. And yeah, so next point on my list is the setting, this samurai style world. Absolutely love it. I don't know if you guys remember the Tenchu games, which were more ninja based, but I don't know, I get that similar vibe of this world, of this setting, and that's a good thing, at least for me. So yeah, I hope you like it as well. Basically it is a Dark Souls-ish game set in samurai time, so yeah, I absolutely like that. If you don't, then you don't, that's your opinion, and I do have mine. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, just sharing my initial thoughts of this game. And yeah, I absolutely see a possibility of making a playthrough once this thing releases. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if you would like to see that. Please let me know, did you played the beta demo, and if you did, what do you think about it? I would really, I'm eager to see what you guys think of this game. Yeah, because they're introducing some stuff that was not there in Dark Souls or Bloodborne, and I don't know, man. I think it's very, very interesting. As I equip another set of dual katanas here, yeah, just messing around with equipment and stuff like that is a ton of fun, guys. And yeah, so my conclusion to this is I am pretty happy with this beta demo thing that they put out. I'm glad they did that. I'm glad I had the opportunity to get a little message about it, because I don't know, man, I think it was on Twitter where I was once in contact with one of the alpha testers, and he basically informed me, hey, come on man, open beta, not time-based, so you have to get in as soon as you have the opportunity. And here's another thing, to compare to Dark Souls, you do unlock shortcuts like that, and that is something that I really like as well. So we are nearing our journey here. I will make a big mistake, which is a newbie mistake as always. I don't know, man, I was on a roll, I was on a run, I enjoyed it, and then I make such a dumb little mistake. But oh well, it happens, and I get immediately punished. You will see what happened there. Basically, I took on 3 enemies that I shouldn't take on early on in the game without leveling my stuff up, and yeah, I get punished, but that's what it's all about. So yeah, I really love this thing. I really hope they do keep the good work up that they delivered here in this beta, and then I can see me playing the living bejeebus out of the full game. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, take care. Bye bye.